Hello, everyone, and welcome
Hi.
to week 2 of Cell Bowl season 3. Ooh,
All right. Are
yeah.
you, are you ready for another exciting wrap up of this week? See how our
Um,
teams did?
wow, you have no idea how incredible these teams were this week. We thought they were amazing last week. That was nothing compared to what we're seeing this week. And Aaron, your team kind of switched leagues this week too. So your
Yep.
team jumped the ship too into something even better. You went from a raft to a ship. Do you want to talk about that?
I'm very proud. Yep. So we went back and reviewed the game tape. Sent one of our star MVP players off to hematology boot camp at MD Anderson, and she worked with the team of coaches there. And then our MVP from last week for our Baptist Team Dream Team, she brought it again. So they're reviewing the cells and getting competitive. A little wild.
So I have some information from some different program faculty and program directors, and they were just talking about how their students are getting really into the game and they're practicing like crazy, but having a really amazing time. And they're seeing the scores go from here to up here and just keeps on climbing. So I'm seeing that with my team too, and everybody is very thankful for this season happening and that we keep putting this on. So I didn't know if you knew about that, Aaron, that they've been thanking us for putting this on. So thank you all for participating, and we're so happy that we can do this.
Oh yeah.
So are
Could
you
not have a
ready?
solo without you.
Hey,
Are you ready?
Aaron, are you ready?
Ready? Are you ready to sell more?
Yes, I
Yes,
am.
I
It's going to
am.
be way
Oh,
better than a blast this time.
let's have a blast.
All right, so we're going to switch views just for a second because we did realize that in the view that we were just doing in the studio that we were in, even though we could see it on our side, it was not showing up in the video. So all the great tips and tricks we were giving were not even shown on the video. So if you were watching, we had some really great we had a really great time, and it was very physically evident by what we were doing, which you couldn't even tell. So it's okay. We're trying something new this time where we're going to be in this view, and hopefully you'll be able to see our engagement and excitement for you all and how well you're doing. So let's get this started. If it would share, there we go. So here we've got some more lab swag, just in case you're wondering what's in the Medical Lab Lady Gill store and what's available. If you are an RBC lover like myself, I am all about the red blood cells coming from a chemistry side, a blood banking side, and a hematology side. I
And
just can't tell you how much I love red blood cells and how important they are in the blood.
and being at a live side too. I like my oxygen.
Exactly. Right. So I feel, and I tell students this, I feel like they kind of don't get the best rap, that they kind of get overlooked for white cells because white cells do all this immunity work. But the red cells, they really are very, very awesome. They keep the pH balance of your blood. They support your tissues through oxygen delivery and then taking away the CO2. There's so much great work that they do. They don't get enough credit. So if you are team RBC like I am, feel free to get this t-shirt. I think I do have it in a hoodie as well. It's really, really funny. On the front, you've got them. I always call them the yogis of the blood. So you've got a red cell doing yoga. That's a triangle pose for all you yogis like me out there. And then on the back, it's got a picture of different RBC morphologies that are not necessarily normal. And then the yogi guy on there, but then we have a stomatocyte. And the funny thing about that is it goes with the little superlative on the back that says changes after a few drinks.
Ah,
So for all of you hematology students out there and chemistry students, you would know what that means. We're talking about liver changes with, maybe moving towards cirrhosis and everything that's affecting the red blood cells morphology. So they're a hard worker, loves yoga, and changes after a few drinks. It's one of my all-time favorite lab swags. So if you only ever just get one piece from the Medical Lab Lady Gill store, this is the piece. Red cells are wonderful.
Yep.
We've also got something that Aaron happens to be wearing today.
Sporting my lab swag, yeah.
He's wearing his team's jersey. So we've got Cell Bowl, and his is 22 on the side. Oh, thank you so much. You're doing a great job of posing.
Yeah.
We lost him.
Oh, I disappeared. Oh, yep. Wearing with pride.
That's the Odegaard jersey. The one that's on the picture here is the Gill jersey. They are very, very comfortable and very, very soft. I have very sensitive skin, and all the stuff that I put into the store, I have made it so it is, if you have sensitive skin, it's comfortable. Whether you're, I almost said something that I usually.
That's fine.
Yeah. Anyway, so it's very, very comfortable.
So visit the store
Yeah.
and pick up your lab swag. Got to represent.
And if you are all about cell bowling all week long and people just won't leave you alone, you got to get the sweatshirt over here that says, wait just a cell bowl minute. And it's all about, you getting those good scores in and bringing your team to victory.
Exactly. I could have used that this week. I had a student with me in quality, and we were both playing. We were right in the middle of it, and someone came up to the office door, was like, wait a second, I'll be with you in a couple seconds.
That's right.
I got to get myself. Yeah, wait a cell ball minute. I'm doing really well here, people. Don't screw up my score.
So, and you all did. So we're going to see that. Oh my gosh, are we going to see that?
Okay, let's go.
You and I are not tied anymore, I'll tell you that. All right. So looking at this week, so the way that I laid this out is going to be where you see the weeks play, all right? And then we're going to see national, all right? So just wait a cell bowl minute and get to the part where, we see the weekly standings, then we're going to see the overall so far. All right, so here we go. All right, so, oh my gosh. Are you ready for it, Aaron?
It's just crazy.
All right, so
I'm trying to be mature here, but some of the cells are coming immature.
Shifting to the left. Yeah. So first we've got the West showing up here, and oh my goodness, these teams bring it. All right, I know that the other one pulled up too, but we're gonna put our faces over that. All right, so Loyola, good Lord. They are at 25.73 seconds. They are keeping it real in the first place of the West. This is the second week they've been in first in the West. But Illinois is really putting down the hammer in the West because they're in the top two spots and the 12th and the 13th. So
was that an Abraham Lincoln joke? Splitting rails?
No,
dropping the hammer.
And even if you look at the first top two, there is not that much difference. It's 0.2 seconds. It's insane. So we've got University of Illinois Springfield just following and really on the heels of Loyola. So Loyola, you need to watch out for your friends because they're coming for you.
They're just around the corner. You got to watch out.
Oh my gosh. Then, so in the first few seasons, we had it where there was the Midwest and then the West. Well, the West has been coming and rounding out really well this year. We put them both together. And California is really bringing it to, they are not far behind in third place. And then Southeast Community College in Nebraska is right on their heels. So our friend from UT Health San Antonio, that was his alma mater. Do you want to talk about him and talk about these programs and fill us out a little bit down here for
Sure. Yeah.
Texas?
No. Alfonso would be real proud of UT Health San Antonio and 31.07, and then just like even 400ths of a second with Central Texas College. SC, MLS, MLT, they know those cells.
They do.
Then Houston Methodist coming in there at 33.67, and Moraine Park Technical College MLT program at 33.79. But look at these, just seconds separating everybody. St. Francis Health MLS program is still in the hunt, along with Montana State University.
And that's just rounding out the top 10.
The top 10.
This is crazy. So again, this is week 2, and this is just the scores for the week. This is not the national standings. And you make it all the way down to 18th before you even see a not perfect score. This is wild. You all are doing so well. So St. Francis and Montana were, doing great last year too, and they are just kicking it up a notch this year as well. Good Lord. So we've got Central Community College, Grand Island, and Northern Illinois University, Frontier Community College, University of Nebraska Medical Center, Fletcher Technical Community College, University of Alaska, my white whale.
Yeah.
Anchorage.
Perfect scores. Round of applause.
Oh, yeah. St. Paul College and North Central Technical College, all filling out those perfect scores. Wow. And they're not even, so if you have a perfect score, so if anybody's joining us for the first time, this is an NFL style hematology competition where you're trying to correctly identify 30 hematology cells within 1 minute, also 60 seconds, right?
No
So
pressure.
if you, no pressure at all. So if you're looking at this is out of 60 seconds. So they've already sheared off like 30 seconds and 40 seconds all the way up here.
Brain functions that fast. It's
I don't either. So I tried to show us in the video last week that this is what the winner of last year was supposed to do, told us to do. And I told my students this too, because I want them to win too. So what you do is you put your cell phone on a flat surface and you use both of your pointer fingers in order to get the perfect scores and the really good times. But one thing I do want to tell you is that if you take your time and make sure to get it right, you have a better score and a better time than if you are trying to do it fast and you mess up. Okay, so take the time, because if you take the time, it will actually give you a better score. If you mess up, it takes a lot from you. It's like a lot of seconds. I don't know. It just goes by so quickly.
It's painful. Yeah.
It is painful. We had, I don't know if you saw it. I did share her link. It's on TikTok, which I am not on. But also she said it's also on YouTube now as well. I shared it on X because I thought it was hilarious that somebody out there has a tutorial for how to do cell bowl. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
I was so excited. I cannot tell you how excited I was that somebody made a tutorial for cell bowl, because I was like, wow, we're making it big now.
We make it on a TikTok.
Yeah.
Here we
So
are. We're real cool people. Yeah.
we are.
We're some
And so
cool.
are our players, right?
Exactly.
So if you did not see the tutorial, I retweeted it, and the person who, I want to make sure that I'm showing this correctly. Yes, the person who made the tutorial, the X, her X account is Bernadette Bissell or Bissell. Here is the tutorial. I shared it on X. So if you all are interested in figuring out how to do better, not just with what Lakshmi said and what Ruth said last year from the live interview with UConn, our Super Cell Bowl winners of 2022, you can also put it together with this tutorial, and you should do great. I was
Okay.
like, oh my gosh,
I'm doing it. I'm gonna
these
do
are
it.
great. Yeah, she's got really great advice, and she brings up the different cells. It was really neat. So check it out.
Okay, we'll do.
Yeah. So I shared it, and anything else that you all are sharing, tag me, make sure you are, because I will reshare it. I have a huge workload this semester. So I'm not as much on social media as I have been before, but it doesn't mean that I don't love you. And I have a surprise coming that will show you how much I love you. I just can't tell you what it is yet because it's not out yet. Aaron knows about it because I just told him about it
Oh
before
yeah,
we started
yeah.
filming, but it's going to be amazing. So watch out for the wonderful things that are coming your way that showcase you. All right.
Whoa.
So let's get to our non-perfect scorers this week.
Okay.
We've got St. Luke's Hospital Medical Laboratory Science Program in Missouri, and Ozarks Technical Community College following that, right behind them, also in Missouri, and California. So we've got two teams from California this year. Eisenhower Health is bringing up the rear. We're making a California big sandwich here, and Otero College, so in Colorado.
So very respectable scores.
Oh, they are
Enough the
incredible.
points.
Yeah. So we're going to see how they all play along with the different leagues that we're using this year also. So let's take a look at the East, because the East is up, right? What is happening here? I just can't believe it. And I do believe that our faces are going to block the scores, just to let you know that. So, who's leading in the East, Aaron?
No surprise, but look at these scores. UConn MLS program has 23.03. That's insane.
How do they do it?
I don't know. And then our first Cell Bowl winners at Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College, they are in it to win it. They are creeping up at 25.5.
They're back for blood. They are back for blood. Have you seen how they are creeping up on UConn? They don't want them to have it.
There's no leukopenia here.
No. And and so I'm wondering, and tell me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think that we've got our previous triple threats out there helping the teams out now that they've graduated. So back in our first season, we had Weber, and Amy was the MVP of Weber, and her and Aaron from Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College were battling it out. I mean, they were fist fighting it the whole way through that first season. And it just so happened that Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College won out just by a little bit. It was incredible. I was so proud of all of them. And Amy, if you're watching, you did incredible. We were so proud. I could not believe that those scores were even possible. You set the bar. And then Erin was like, I'm going to take it. And she went with it. Then we went to season 2. And the bar that was set in season 1 was lifted. And it was by Lakshmi and Ruth at UConn. And they've graduated. So here we are now. And I swear that they are coming back and they're teaching their, the next team what to do in order to win it. So I wonder if they were part of the draft and the off season helping out, just like you, Erin, are having that hematology boot camp. I'm wondering what is happening out there. Are these previous champions coming back and tutoring the new teammates? I would like to know. So if you all have that information, drop it in the chat. Amy, if you are out there, we missed you last season. We really, really did. And I would love to have Weber come back. That would be wonderful. All right. I just had to put that in there.
Oh, no, you're good. You're
It was
good.
amazing.
Yep. Man, so rounding out number 3, Southeast Community College, their MLT program at 26.96. And a I'm very proud to say number 4, Hillsborough Community College, their MLS program. They've got an amazing faculty. I'm very excited that they made it up into the top 4 at 27.53. So way to go, guys. I'm very proud of you guys. Then number 5, Pennsylvania, coming in hot on that diff with they're coming. It's all Rouleau at AHN St. Vincent School of MLS at 28.09. So that's our top 5 in the East. And
oh yeah,
Coach Gill, are you gonna carry us on?
I would love to. So just like your ESR, the low numbers actually are not normal. So in a set rate, you've got normal being those lower numbers. This is abnormal. This is incredible. These low numbers are boggling my mind.
Yeah.
I don't think I could get them. I haven't tried, but I don't think I could get them.
They're gonna have to go to pathology review and flow cytometry.
They're gonna have to.
It's crazy, yeah.
I would love to see where you all end up. We're so proud of you. Yep. In the top 6, we've got Asheville Bonacombe Technical Community College with 31.72 seconds, followed by Radford University, Carrollton. Sorry, that's not Carrollton. Leon in Virginia with 32.73 seconds. Another North Carolina with Western Piedmont Community College with 35.71 seconds. These are just seconds away from each other. Massachusetts General is just wiping the slate clean at the bottom of the top 10, and Ferris State University is claiming that 10th spot, and we are still in perfect score times here.
This is only week 2.
Yes, and I am so upset at such a large gap between my wonderful, loving rival, Mercer Community College in New Jersey, Mercer County Community College. Lisa Shave, love her. And her team is doing the most incredible I've ever seen them do. I am so proud of how they're doing. 41.87 seconds. And of course, all of these people are submitting in the individual play, and we're starting to give out lab swag. So, hey, make sure you put yourself in that lotto essentially as well. Michigan is coming in with Eastern Michigan University with 43.27 seconds. And back to Pennsylvania with Guthrie RPH MLS program with 46.93. That is our top 13. Aaron, do you want to hit the 14th
Why,
and
yes,
continue on?
yes, I do want to continue on. So number 14 in Alabama, Baptist Medical Center South School of Medical Laboratory Science, is at 49.5.
Dang.
These wild and crazy other Baptists, my babies. Oh God. Oh
It's the Baptist
God.
battle.
The
Baptist
Baptist.
battle in the South.
It is. So Baptist Health, Jacksonville. Woo, go Baptist Team, Dream Team. Our MVP Raquel, she got a 4.94. Seemed like her brain just shut down. Did awesome. Very proud of you guys. Yeah, we sent one of our students to MD Anderson to our hematology boot camp, and she was working with all of our assistant coaches. So all that additional learning, it paid off. Okay, so
Dipping it like crazy.
different like crazy. Yeah, there were all sorts of reactive limps going on there. So number 16, Michigan Technical University with their MLS program at 55.12. And then I got to give a shout out to number 17, U of Health, Jacksonville School of Medical Laboratory Science. Brand new program. Ramona Abraham has started up, but their team is at 56.39, rounding out the perfect scores at 17. They are a wild, different group. They've got a great coach, so I'm excited to see what they're going to do.
Holy cow. So we had to get all the way down to 18th place in order to make it to our non-perfect scores. And that is where we're going to take the reins and keep this competition moving. So Wayne State University out of Michigan, you all are kicking it with the 62 seconds, followed by College of Southern Maryland.
Guys are doing great.
Yeah, with 64 seconds. Thank you all. Thank you all for doing such a great job. So proud of you. Then 20th place is split tied. Okay.
Whoa.
We've got Ohio versus Virginia. And we've got Clark State in Ohio mixing it up with Old Dominion University in Virginia. We've had some talks with them about sending people over there.
Put the automated diff on hold.
Yeah,
crazy scores.
They did. And then 21st place is split between 3 different programs. This is incredible. We've got, we've got Penn State University in Hazleton with Oakland University over in Michigan and Ohio again with Stark State College, Ohio. All having 66 seconds. Then we're rounding it out in Virginia again with VCU with the 68 seconds. And then New Hampshire coming in, followed by New York. So we've got River Valley Community College in New Hampshire and York College.
Still very excited.
Still very excited. If you look, it's all on their team stuff too. It's all York College from New York, both coming in with 69 seconds. So Aaron, these have been some really incredible scores. I don't know how they're gonna get better because clearly everybody is really rocking it.
And they always surprise us too.
They do. And
they always find those,
it's wild. So who had the touchdown this week?
UConn
do it.
Oh,
yep. They just keep shaving seconds off their time.
23.03.
Those Huskies, man, they know what they're doing. All right. So we have seen Loyola's really starting to up their game, and they're coming for you, UConn, and so is Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College. Now, looking at them, I don't know who wants it more, because Southern West Virginia, they want that title back. You stole it from them, UConn. You stole
They
it from
do.
them.
They want
Yeah.
the Soul Trophy back.
But Loyola, Dr. P and her group, I don't know. They've got some stuff up their sleeve, so you better watch out. You got a target cell on your back, and you're looking at some kind of hemoglobinopathy once they're done with you.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna mess your red cells up. You better watch it.
Oh gosh, everything's sickling right now. Oh
Oh
gosh.
gosh, yeah. Look out! You're gonna have a hemolymph. All right.
Okay, no cold agglutins. Top 20?
Yeah, top 20. So
Whoa.
now this is still week 2. All right. So out of week 2, where do we see our varsity and our JV teams? And this is just for the week. This is not national, just to make that clear. Okay. So zooming in, we've got University of Connecticut is leading the varsity teams, followed by the bloodthirsty Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College. They want that trophy back. Oh my goodness. And then Loyola. I'm telling you, this is the triple threat right here.
You gotta watch out. These are all so
They're on fire.
macrocytic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
There's nothing normochromic about this.
no, not at all. Okay. So I can't count out the University of Illinois Springfield though, because they're only 0.2 seconds difference between Loyola. So if Connecticut, if you have not felt surrounded by states before, you've got West Virginia and Illinois coming for you, and they're just closing in.
They are.
So look out. They're coming for you. So then we've got North Carolina moving up the chain, going from normocytic all the way to macrocytic. They're just going to stomp you with 26.96 seconds. So this varsity lineup is looking amazing.
Yeah.
So I did the top 5. Do you want to continue to go from there?
Sure, I'll be happy to go through the rest of the white blood cell indices here with our teams. Okay, number 6, California State University. You guys are hanging with that 6th spot nationally with
Sorry.
with 27.41. But do not count out Hillsborough Community College, their MLS program. They made it to the playoffs last year, so they are right on your heels with a 27.53. And then some of our other playoff contenders from last year, Southeast Community College in Nebraska, that their MLT program has a 28.08. You can't count them out. A good friend of mine who's a lab director down there said they have an astonishing program, so you got to watch out for these guys. And then AH St. Vincent School of Medical Lab Science, still in the 28 seconds, just 0.05 of a second behind our Southeast Community College. And then we got our Texas, can't rule out things. Things are bigger in Texas. With UT Health, San Antonio, 31.07. And then look right across the bay or across the state. Our Central Texas College MLT program is only 0.04 of a second away from their fellow Texans. So these are some insane scores. North Carolina with Asheville Bumacon Technical Community College MLT program, 31.72. Radford University Carillon MLS program is 32.73. So between 12 and 13, there's 1/100th of a second. That is insane. And then Methodist College in Texas, their MLS program, 33.67. And that leads us to the round out the top 20 with our Moraine Technical College MLT program. St. Francis Health System, their MLS program, and then Western Piedmont Community College. So between first and the top, there's only 11 seconds. So that's one finger too. So how your technique can come into play.
That is true.
Yeah.
So looking here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7
Mhm.
of the top 17 in the nation this week, just for this week, were MLT programs. This is anybody's game. You don't have to be in MLS in order to be a varsity player, as we have seen before in other sports. When you're good, right?
Yeah, exactly. A cell is a cell. So you ready to lead us
Right.
through the top 20, JB?
I would love to. You
Awesome.
want to know why? Because we've got some ties here. There are battles all over the field. Somebody's going to get hurt. This is insane. So Wayne State, St. Luke's Hospital Medical Laboratory Science programs are neck and neck. They are so tied up together. They don't know which way is up and which way is down. They don't even know what side of the field they're heading to anymore because they are just so locked together.
Yeah.
Then we've got Ozark Technical Community College and College of Southern Maryland
Bam.
tied up too. So we're both out there with 64 seconds, and we're probably falling over the first place tie as well. And if anybody's going to get past that, good luck, because the tie in the third place is happening as well with Clark State College and Old Dominion University. We are all tied up. And if you thought that was something, we have four teams in the fourth place. I don't know if you can't get through the JV teams without a buddy. I don't know what this is. It's got to be the buddy system, or we're fighting each other. I don't know what's happening here. But the buddy system is absolutely going strong.
Yeah.
In fourth place in the JV teams this week, we've got Penn State, Oakland University, Stark State College, and Eisenhower Health all coming in with 66 seconds in fourth place. Virginia Commonwealth University, VCU, is the only one outside of Otero College that is just running up the sidelines without anybody noticing. And they don't have
It's okay, guys.
anybody.
It's okay, guys.
Yeah, they're just nobody's there. They're just like, oh, I'm not being blocked. I'm just going for it. So VCU has 68 seconds. River Valley Community College and Union College can't seem to get away from each other either. They're sitting pretty in sixth place. And in seventh, we've got Otero College bringing down the smackdown with 71 seconds. So here's the thing. When we are going to go into week 5, week 5 is where we get the varsity teams. We're going to have the top 3 from each region.
Okay.
So West and East are going to have the top 3 heading into the playoffs. Right now, the way in week 2 that this is laid out is that we've got 2 Easts leading, 2 Wests following, and then an East and a West after that. So if we were just going off of week 2, it would be these top 6 going into the playoffs towards the Supercell Bowl. But we don't know yet because this is just week 2. We can't leave out week 1, right? So we're going to get there. And if we're looking at just week 2, we're supposed to have the top 6. This gets it weird, right? So we get the top 3 from the East, the top 3 from the West, but this gets weird, right? Because here we've got a hodgepodge. It's a little bit
It's anybody's
strange.
game. It really
Yeah,
is.
we've got a lot of East bringing in some West in here too. So I don't know who's going. And if it's a tie, I don't know how to change that. So I'm a little concerned that we've got the buddy system so strong in week 2, because I hope that there is some separation, that we have some movement
Bring up
along
to get
and
into the
maybe
cells.
get
Yeah, and
out to the peripheral,
dig through the
the
lineages.
feathered edge maybe, and
Mhm.
find somebody to go without a buddy into the second chance part where we're heading to the Second Chance Showdown. This is the first time ever we have ever done this, and it's the brainchild of Aaron and I together, and the feedback of you all from the past 2 years about separating 2 leagues out. So I'm really excited about this. If you noticed, Aaron's team jumped out of JV. You don't see them anymore.
No.
Yeah, but you don't see them here either, do you? Maybe?
Oh,
Do you?
no.
No, you don't. So here's the thing. This is what I don't know. If you started out in the JV league, do you play the game with strategy where you never get a perfect score and you're certain to go to the Second Chance Showdown? Or do you shoot for the Supercell Bowl and go and get a perfect score and possibly not go into the playoffs? What would your play be, Aaron? I mean, clearly you didn't have a play or thought about this, because you might have coached your team differently. You don't know.
No, so my thought is, even though, we might not make it all the way, we're gonna keep getting better and keep getting ready for exams and keep on keeping. So we're gonna do it all for our patients. So even though we may not make it all the way, we're still gonna do our best and forget the rest.
Okay. So once you hit a perfect score, you can't be in JV anymore.
No,
Okay. So that's it. So
that's
you're
it. Yeah.
either moving up the line. You only have 2 more weeks to do it.
We got
And look
time.
at these seconds. Holy cow.
We got time. We're gonna at least make it to the middle of the pack.
So I haven't talked with my team about this, because I don't know what their play is. I don't know if it's intentional. Like, are we going to stay and be the best of the JV, try for that? Or if we're going to like try to switch leagues. I don't even know. I haven't talked with them about it, but I've got some ninjas on my team and they're very stealthy. So I wouldn't put it past them that they're trying to work the game. I don't know.
Oh,
No.
as long as we're competing against so on a state level, um that's what we're kind of looking at, really. We're like looking at how we stack up against Hillsborough and Kaiser and UF Health actually literally across the street, across the river. We're looking at how we're stacking up against our fellow competitors in our city and then in our state too. So we're having a little extra fun too.
Okay.
Uh,
Well,
bragging
I do
rights.
have an internal thing. So we play an internal competition as well as our external. So at the end of the semester, the person out of the whole team, so whether they're the second year students or the first year students, whoever gets the top score gets 10 extra credit points. And the second place winner gets 5 extra credit points in their hematology or their second year course. So it's I'm very interested to know their strategy. I don't know what exactly they're doing here, but I do know that they're just trying to stomp each other out in house.
God.
And so we've got that trophy moving around the room.
Mhm.
It's hilarious. We've got a great time. And I did show Aaron, but I didn't put it online yet. I got from Target. There's this
Go ahead.
plastic very clear see-through helmet and it says game time on the side, and I filled it with little goodies. And so they're getting hopped up on goodies while they're playing cell bowl. And then for the rest of the class period, I think they're crashing, but they're having a really good time.
They're
So
having a good
we're
time
really
though.
living it up. I hope that you all are too. Make it an in-house competition as well. Don't start here. You know, we want you to continue on, and professors, please, 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 if you can, give them some extra credit. This is academic. This is definitely worth supporting and celebrating.
Yeah, it's important to celebrate.
So we're celebrating with you. All right. So now that we've made it through week 2,
Okay.
where do we stack up nationally? Oh,
Okay, here goes.
this is whew. Good luck. You might want to hold on to your chair because
Okay,
this is
I'm
going to
ready.
be
I'm ready to have
crazy.
them. Okay.
All right, here we go. So nationally, are we seeing a difference? Kind of, right? So I'll pull this one up too. We might as well. All right, we're going to move in here first. So, haha, you can't see what the other one says.
No.
Yes. So the national standing so far in our
Okay.
varsity. So just to remind you that up through week 4, when we hit week 4, it's all average. So this is average, and notice it says average on on the side here. So
Clarify. Okay.
yes, East and West are really, man, they're really, really closely knit here. We've got the East taking the first spot so far, University of Connecticut, with their average. This is an average of 23.3 seconds. That's insane. I still can't figure out how they're doing this. Even if they're doing that method, that's wild. And then in second in the varsity is the West, and that's Loyola University, Dr. P and her peas in the pod.
All
right. And they are, because they all have the matching shirts. They're so cute. And they're following in with their average of 25.9. I just still can't believe that these are average scores. You would think that even just with an individual score, this is amazing, but this is their average. Okay, so then Southeast Community College is following up with 27. So we are 2 seconds away between each of these, and then we're getting more tightly knit. So in fourth, we've got University of Illinois Springfield, and then followed by AHN St. Vincent School of MLS. So,
wow.
And then Florida is coming in right behind them, right, with Hillsborough Community College. So looking at this, week 2 does not necessarily match what we're seeing with the average. All right. So I'm going to keep giving you these average scores so you know where you stand. But again, to go to the playoffs, it's the top 3 East and the top 3 West. So UConn, AHN, and Hillsborough right now are going into the playoffs if this is how it stays by week 4, by the end of week 4. And Loyola, Southeast Community College, and University of Illinois Springfield would be the top 3 going into the playoffs from the West. That's wild. We'll keep on going down here. We've got the West really kicking it between the 9th and the 14th places. And we come back to the East for the 15th through the 19th places.
Yeah.
And then we're hitting the West again. So, oh, look who's down there.
They keep going.
Yeah, we're starting the Baptist battle, right?
We're going. Okay, you have health. Okay, you guys 30th.
So
Okay.
not everybody. I think I couldn't fit everybody with a
Mhm.
perfect score on here, but I might have. I just can't remember. So we've got a lot of wonderfulness here. It's a Baptist sandwich right now.
There you go.
You all jumped up to the 32nd place in the varsity, which that is incredible coming from JV going into varsity and already in the 32nd place. That's awesome. So congratulations and everybody
guys.
on here. This is completely incredible. Do not stop. Keep on rising up the chain. We would love to see all of you in the playoffs. Unfortunately, you know, it can only be the top 3, but I'm looking forward to seeing a mix up. Like, you know, these are so close that it's anybody's
It
game.
really is.
So
Yeah,
you get a score that just blows your other scores out of the water. You could end up here. We don't know yet.
only week 2.
It's only week 2. You got 2 more weeks to see if you make it to the playoffs. Second chance. Here we are. Did you want to shout out to our JV teams here?
I can, yeah. So leading the top of our JV at the end of week 2 is St. Luke's Hospital of Kansas City Medical Laboratory Science Program at 63.
Woo!
And right behind them is Wayne State University with a 63.5. And as you go, and this amazing program, yep. They got an innovator, a coach, very dynamic, bit of a wild card at the
Yes.
College of Southern Maryland with 64.5.
If we can keep it, that'll be amazing. We might go into the second chance. Oh,
Oh.
we might. I don't know their play, but we might.
You just never know. You just
We
never
don't
know.
know.
Yep.
And
And then
I
right
would
behind
like
you
to know,
guys.
hold on. St. Luke's and Wayne State, are you all going to try to skip to varsity? Let us know. I want to know what your play is. Do you stay in JV or do you try for varsity? This is the first time we've ever done it. I want to hear everybody's opinion. Aaron says he's just going to go for the best, right? But are you going to play the game like on those reality shows where you're holding your cards to your chest and you're not letting anybody see what's happening, and you're playing it so that you stay in the game and you stay up at the top, but you're making it so you're not going to be at the bottom of the other league? Like, what are you doing? I want to know. Or maybe you won't tell me because you don't you want to stay where you are. I don't even know, but I would like to know what you're doing. Go ahead, Aaron. I'm sorry. It's
Oh
just
my
very
gosh.
interesting to me.
It really is. So number 4, right behind College of Southern Maryland, is Clark State College with
Woo!
65. Good job, guys. Then we got Ozark Technical Community College at 66.5. And we jump back to the east with Oakland University at tied up with Old Dominion University at 67.
That
Yep.
purpleness right there wasn't supposed to be there. It happened while we were filming. I have no idea what's going on there, so sorry.
That's a cytoplasm, man.
Yeah.
Looking a little mature. Okay, lead us into number 7.
Number
Northfield.
7, lucky 7, is Eisenhower Health School of Medical Lab Science, with a 68-second average over this last 2 weeks out in California. They're surfing and diffing all at the same time. Then we've got River Valley Community College tied up again in a pretzel with Otero College.
Twisted up.
East and West just making it work together. New Hampshire and Colorado just hanging in and barreling through the teams here, followed by University of the Alaska, my white whale, coming in there in number 9, not making it anything different in that top 10. I don't know if I did it or they did. I think it might have been me. I didn't yell York College anymore here. But York College, it was me. They're coming in, following up with 71 seconds, right behind Alaska. Not much difference there. And Wisconsin's right in there after them with North Central Technical College with 72 seconds. And they're not far away from Penn State with 72.5. And then we've got Stark College, Upstate Medical University, Bristol, and some more ties. Okay, so we've got a lot of ties, actually. 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th are all tied. All right, so I wanted to point this out. We do have some teams that have been signed up and haven't been playing. So if you're one of these schools down here and your average is 90, that's because you haven't played in both weeks. So please come out on the field. We are rooting you on. We are ready to see you out there on the field. Wisconsin, you all, I don't know if you're at the concession stand getting popcorn or something and getting carb loading for the game, but this is the time to jump in. Come on out with us. All right. So let's see here. There we go. You all are incredible. Great job. You know what? I keep doing this, and I set this up to do it differently. So I do want you to see this. I keep clicking away, but I shouldn't. They do twinkle. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah. And then there's the clap. Yay. I just get so like trigger happy. I'm ready to just woo. Let's see them. Okay. So the national average, we've got University of Connecticut, followed by Loyola and Southeast Community College, and then University of Illinois Springfield. I've got a little bar in my way. AHN in Hillsborough, and Southern West Virginia Community and Technical College. So this is the entire national average put together, right?
Gotcha.
And we've got such a tight knit group in the East and the West. If you look at, weekly play, and then when it fleshes out with the average, it starts to really spread out. So we've got some good representation between East and West here. Did you want to say any of these? I'm just kind of giving it screen time.
Oh, no, yeah. You guys are doing great. So we'll see how things shake out in the next 2 weeks. So like Tiffany said, like Coach Gill said, it's anybody's game.
It's
really
anybody's
diff. Yeah.
So these are all our perfect scorers, I believe. Like I said, this bar is in my way. So this is without, it being varsity or junior varsity, just in general standings, where everybody is. Then we've got, this is from the way down. So,
Okay.
you've got all your standing right here. This is not between the different leagues. This is just all the way down to 52, and it's only 52 because there's so many ties. We have 65 teams in this entire game, this entire season. So all of these really are out of 65, but there's just so many stinking ties right now that it's hard to say, where you are. So even if you're tied for something, that's the place you're in right now out of 65.
Gotcha.
Okay. So well done. It's still really anybody's game. I just cannot believe how everybody is doing. This is wonderful. Keep up the great work, everyone. And just keep shooting for The stars are
Stars.
celebrating with you.
We are.
Well done.
Great
Yep.
job, guys. It's been incredible.
So this week, we are finally giving away one of the lab swags, right? And I'm
Thanks,
doing
sure.
this for 2 people this week. So we've got Marissa Ogier and Madeline Gluck. Both of you are going to win this amazing Just a Cell Bowl Minute t-shirt.
Just a Cell Bowl Minute.
Yes, and you have you entered yourself because you had some amazing scores with your perfect scores, some amazing times with your perfect scores, and you've already selected your size and color. So look for that soon. I'll be ordering them today, and they'll be out there for you. And then we've got our lovely selfies happening right
Nice.
here.
I love these.
Yes. So we have some really great teams. Everybody submitted a team photo. So some of these are team photos, and others of these are from the selfies of this week. So we're going to take a quick zoom in around here. So we've got my Maryland competitor over here. Oh, Madison State. I think that's right. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I don't want to get this wrong. I think I said it correctly, and I feel stupid right now because
It's okay.
I'm so caught up right now that I might have made a mistake. Can you talk about the rest of them for a minute?
I can, yeah. So Dr. P's group, Loyola, is up at the top, and they're sporting their Loyola gear. You guys are killing it, doing a great job. I love all the smiles. So, but everyone, it looks like everyone's having a blast, Tiffany.
Yes, that's true.
And are kind of hard at work.
I got it. It's Morgan State, and I knew that. I am so sorry. I don't know what is happening. A little glucose level dip or something. I am so sorry, guys. But yeah, they're at the scope. They're studying hard. So they're gonna come in. They're in it to win it this year too. They're our constant competitors in Maryland. Thank you all for being a part of the competition. And this set is funny because this young woman is actually sitting right here.
Oh, nice.
In this picture. Yeah. So I decided to put her in with the rest of her group. I zoomed in. I couldn't tell how she was doing. And I couldn't figure out what the app was saying for her to find. But I presume that she got it right. She was doing a really good job with what I zoomed in and I could see. So
got
well
the right
done.
technique and everything, yeah.
Yeah. So they're all different together. I want to know, who is this? Do you see this? It's like a photo op. Or
Are you sure it's a person?
it's a thing in the back of their classroom, like it's a photo op where you stick your head in there and take a picture. Either that or it's you or me. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either.
But I love that this piece back here is definitely part of the group, part of the team in the background. So we've got some lab week representation out here. I wasn't sure what Candy, try to zoom in on that too. She's not really sure. Maybe she had it before everybody else. And she's like, nope, I don't want to have any of that again. I don't know, but they are all living it up in their lab week swag. And we've got Otero College over here in their Otero gear. And we've got University of Connecticut over here. If anybody's wondering what the faces are that are stomping you into the ground right now, this is them.
Hey, they're trying to hold onto that Cell Bowl trophy.
Yep. Take a look. All of them They don't
They
want to
got a,
give up that
they
trophy.
got a title to hold on
They
to.
do have a title to hold on to. This is the other team that's stomping you into the ground. Loyola. And if you look at them, they look happy right now. But behind
Yeah.
Otero, they are Otero's college, like picture here. They're fighting each other through the pictures here. They're like, yeah, we're gonna diff you. Yeah. We got ODU right here. They're outside making the outside beautiful with some medical laboratory science pictures. We got a purple top right here. They were gearing up for the Cell Bowl, even outside on the
I'm
side.
loving that.
Yeah, it was incredible. Here's your competition there, Aaron.
Oh yeah, no, the freshmen and the seniors for
Yeah,
Hillsborough Community College. They're
it's
they're a wild
ridiculous.
group. Yeah, I remember some of those faces from review sessions in April. They're a smart group, so I'm excited to see what the freshmen are going to do.
And I did
And
not cut
doing
this
a great
person off
job.
on purpose, by the way. It was showing up in the presentation before I zoomed in. I apologize for that. Yeah, so we've got some really great representation here. My team in the middle right here. We got some wonderful diffin fingers
Hmm.
happening on the app at school. And we've got some more diffin happening over here. And before I started filming, it was not blurry like this. I apologize for that too. Gee whiz. I'm so sorry. And we've got some competition in the halls and the classroom over here. I am just so amazed at how incredibly large this program is right here. Like, wow. I would be amazed to have that many students in my program. So this is wonderful. It's great to see so many people excited and wanting
For
to
some
be,
snowball,
in this program. But this girl over here, kudos to you. I'm giving you a thumbs up too. Great job. Way to work it. The two of you back here are the only ones not doing your work, but you're waving hello.
yeah.
And thumbs up for Cell
She's got
Bowl.
something good
So,
on that scope. She's got something
yeah.
good.
And then
All right.
who's this?
Who are these guys? Okay, this is the Baptist Team Dream team. It's Esther, Genesis, Christine, Raquel, and Nang, and then our helpful MLT program director, Robin Bradshaw. She comes in and helps out, helps with the coaching sometimes, but they are an awesome group.
They
Very proud
are.
of them.
So we got a lot of great. I swear this was not that far over. I feel so bad about this right now. So I'm gonna fix it so that you are on the screen. No, that wasn't me. It was the person who took the picture. Never mind. I apologize for that picture being used and your face is not in it. So thank you all so much for participating. We're so proud of you and you're doing a really great job. Kick those scores into high gear because you've got 2 more weeks to go before you figure out if you're headed for the Super Cell Bowl or the Second Chance Showdown.
We'll see what
So
happens.
let us
Hey,
know what your strategy is. Are you going to stay in JV or push it over into the varsity? Or if you're already in varsity, you can't go to JV. So once you get a perfect score, sorry, you're out of the running. At
I know.
least for junior varsity.
And so, Coach Gill,
Yes.
you want to tell everyone where I'm going to be next week? You got me going on location?
Yes, I do. So Aaron is getting out there and really talking up Cell Bowl at the annual meeting over in Cali. So all our 2 teams over in California, why don't you head on over to the ASCP's annual meeting and talk to Aaron de End Zone Odegaard
Yeah.
over there. And so next week I'll be flying solo. I'm not able to go to the annual meeting this year, but we will have some great teams challenging the times and I can't wait to see where it heads.
Me neither. It's gonna be
Are
crazy.
you gonna try to get some Pro Bowl action happening out there by any chance?
Yeah, there's gonna be some good footage. I'm gonna bring some good stuff back. I'm gonna meet with one of our guests from the bench, Catherine Go Lab, and test her knowledge and test some other fun guests that we've had, and bring back some fun footage, some fun diffing.
Oh yeah, different left, different right, going all the way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you all have a great week. Be safe out there if you're going to the annual meeting. Students registration is free. Just make sure that you reach out to the support team at ASEP to make sure that you get that luxury. And congratulations to all of our winners of Lab Swag and scores today, this week. And get on it for next week and the week after. We want to see you in the Supercell Bowl or the Second Chance Showdown. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
All right. See you next time. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe this video to this channel and like this video, and look at any of the previous playlists of season 1 and season 2 in order to get tutorials about hematology, how to make the best smears, and also for each cell line. So RBCs versus myeloid versus lymphoid. And that's it for this week. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.